Welcome and happy summer to the students in Talbot County and to all of our friends at Chesapeake Music Festival. My name is Jennifer and I'm one of the violinists in the group. Let's meet my other friends and musicians here.
Hi everyone, I'm Gargana and I'm the other violinist in this group.
Hi, my name is Chaley and I play the viola.
And I'm Ari and I play the cello.
The music you heard at the top of the show is part of a piece called Strum, written by composer, violinist, and teacher Jessie Montgomery. The four of us are so excited to share more of Strum with you today. But before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about the title of this piece, Strum. Gargana, what comes to mind when you think of the word strum?
The word strum makes me think of a guitar or a ukulele, maybe an instrument that you can pluck with your fingers. Most often when we play the violin, the viola, or the cello, we use a very important tool called the bow, which is basically a wooden stick that has horse's hair from his tail attached to it. We'll let you in on a little secret. The horse gets a haircut and loves its new style. Chaley, would you mind demonstrating what your viola sounds like when you play with the bow?
But there's more than one type of sound that we can make with our instruments. If we take our finger and we pluck the strings, it makes a completely different sound than the one I just made with my bow. Gargana, can you show us what plucking looks and sounds like?
Sure.
I wonder why Jessie Montgomery decided to have the musicians pluck as opposed to play with their bows. Imagine that you're the composer. Try and think, what other kinds of sounds could the violinist make in a piece like this? Why don't you keep thinking about that as we continue to play?
We'd love to share a quote by Jessie. Music is my connection to the world. It guides me to understand my place in relation to others. I imagine that music is a meeting place at which all people can converse about their unique differences and common stories. I love that Jessie talks about music as a meeting place. If you went to a meeting place and could tell stories about yourself, what would you want to tell your friends about yourself? Share that with someone nearby if you can.
We love what Jessie said because playing music together is our way of connecting with each other. It's sort of like our meeting place as well. And the musical element that keeps us connected all throughout Strum is rhythm. We're going to talk a little bit more about how rhythm changes and affects the energy all throughout this piece.
Tick-tick-tock. Tick-tick-tock.
Gargana, what are you doing?
Tick-tick-tock. I'm just thinking about the rhythm in Strum. Rhythm is a repeated pattern of sound. It's that thing that makes you bob your head or tap your foot.
Cool. Can you teach us what you were doing?
Sure, let's build a rhythm together. Here is how it goes. Here's part 1. I'm gonna clap it once, and then we'll all repeat it. Tick-tick-a-tock. Tick-tick-a-tock. Wonderful, let's do it one more time. Tick-tick-a-tock. Tick-tick-a-tock. Perfect. Now I'll show you part 2. Tick-tick-a-tock. Tick-tick-a-tock. Perfect. Now let's try and put part 1 and part 2 together. Tick-tick-a-tock, tick-tick-a-tock. Tick-tick-a-tock, tick-tick-a-tock. Great. Now there's one more part before we're done. It goes like this. Ticky-ticky. Ticky-ticky. Great. Let's put it all together now. Tick-tick-a-tock, tick-tick-a-tock, ticky-ticky. Tick-tick-a-tock, tick-tick-a-tock, ticky-ticky. Perfect. Now we'll string it all together. What we'll do is we will continue to clap this rhythm and Jennifer will pluck this rhythm from the actual piece. Feel free to join us whenever you feel comfortable. Here we go. Tick-tick-a-tock, tick-tick-a-tock, ticky-ticky, 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 tick-tick-a-tock, tick-tick-a-tock, ticky-ticky.
Huh. This pattern kind of reminds me of stringing beads onto a necklace, also in a pattern. So, Chaley, I believe you have a necklace for us. Ooh. And let's say for part 1, tick-tick-a-tock, we have a blue bead. For part 2, tick-tick-a-tock, a green bead. And for part 3, ticky-ticky, a red bead. So, Gargana, Why don't you move those beads along the string while Jennifer plays that same rhythmic pattern?
Sure. Tick tick a tock, tick tick a tock, ticky ticky tick tick a tock, tick tick a tock, ticky ticky tick tick a tock, tick tick a tock, ticky ticky.
Now that we've learned one of the main rhythms of strum, let's hear it with all four of us now.
This rhythm is really important because it helps build energy in the music, sort of like a vortex, churning away while the other players swirl around it. As we play for a bit longer now, see if you can hear this tick-tick-a-tock rhythm and how it lets the melody soar.
Rhythm is such a powerful tool. It has the ability to really change and unfold the energy. Now let's begin to explore some of the other rhythms in this piece and see how they affect the energy even further. So, as Jessie's quote mentions, music is her meeting place. This next musical example represents a meeting place for us, perhaps on a moving vehicle.
This reminds me of a train moving very quickly along a track. When we move our bows back and forth like this, I can almost hear a train engine going chugga 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 chugga.
Ooh, I agree with Chaley. I think that the fast notes really make it sound like the train is moving fast and trying to get people wherever they're going. And I think that Chaley and Jennifer working together make it sound like the engine is really working hard.
But actually, to give this rhythm more bounce, Jessie had them split it up so that when one of them plays chugga, the other plays chew. It's almost like they're encouraging each other to keep chugging along. Can we hear that?
Ooh, let's show this rhythm another way. Jennifer, how about one of us says chew, and the other says chugga at the same time, and then we'll switch, and then we'll keep trading back and forth. All right, let's try that together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Chugga, 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 chugga.
Wow, great teamwork. I feel like both of you have to really listen closely in order to really have that stay together. So when two people trade off a rhythm like this, it's actually called hocketing. Let's see how this looks. So as you see here, we've made 2 nice diagrams for you to represent the 2 different rhythms. I'm on Team Jennifer, because Jennifer had the rhythm chew, chugga, chew. And Gergana is on Team Chaley, because she had the rhythm chugga, chew, chugga. So now we're going to hit those with our cups in that rhythm so you can hear really clearly and see how the chews and the chuggas kind of balance each other out and help each other chug along.
Ready, set, go.
Nice teamwork. So now let's do that one more time, but now you'll hear Jennifer and Shaylee playing those same rhythms with our cup hitting.
Ready, set, go. I love how Jessie has once again taken a rhythm and created such a unique meeting place for all of us. As we play it all together now, listen how Shaylee and Jennifer's great teamwork encourages the music around them.
We have been talking a lot about teamwork today. Another thing that I like to do every day that takes teamwork is have conversations with friends and family. That's been so important actually this past year. In the same way that you have conversations with your friends and family, we have conversations with each other when we play music.
Try to think of our rhythms as sentences that we take turns saying to each other. Ari, could we hear a rhythm?
It's a short little rhythm, but to me, it sounds like this sentence. Hey, how are you today? Hope you're fine and doing well. I'll play it again while the others say this sentence. We'll do it twice, so feel free to join.
Hey, how are you today? Hope you're fine and doing well. Hey, how are you today? Hope you're fine and doing well. In this musical example, Ari starts by saying the sentence by himself, while Gergana, Shaylee, and I are just resting. However, after he plays this rhythm, Jessie does something really unique and cool that we haven't heard yet in this piece. She has the three of us answer him, but not in a way that you would expect. Watch and listen closely.
Wow, I love how she split up the rhythm amongst the three of you. It's almost like you were finishing each other's...
Sentences?
Yes, exactly. So, can we hear what this would sound like with our words?
Hey, how are you today? Hope you're fine. Doing well, hey. How are you today? Hope you're fine and doing well.
Huh, it's strange to hear a sentence spoken like that. How did the three of you feel when you had to say the sentence in such a fragmented way?
I felt uncertain.
I felt curious.
I felt really happy that we were able to make this sentence happen together as a team. Like you said, Jennifer, it reminded me of the conversations that we all take place in every day with friends and family and how each person contributes their own ideas to the conversation. I love hearing different voices coming together.
Maybe now we can hear the sound of our instruments' voices coming together. As you listen, think about past conversations you've had with friends or family, and how you've each contributed your own thoughts. Let's play this whole passage now and see how Jessie continues to transform this rhythm. the character completely changes during this passage. First, you have Ari introducing this sentence by himself, and then Gergana, Chailey, and I begin to answer him in this fragmented, excited, questioning, curious way. As more people began to join and play the rhythms together, it gave the music a strong sense of unity and even intensified the energy.
So cool, Jen. Thank you for sharing that. So now that we've explored many different sections of this piece, Strum, we're gonna play the whole thing. We hope that you might find some chugga-choo, chugga-chugga-choos, maybe some tick-tick-a-tocks. Maybe if you remember the little hand dance we did, you can follow along. And we hope that you'll think about how our four voices combine together and how music is kind of our meeting place. If you're curious to learn more about us, after we play, we will be answering some frequently asked questions. So stick around if you're interested. And here is Strum.
Chesapeake.